I got a craving for fried chicken strips, so here we are.
Specifically, these are chicken strips you can have done in about 23 minutes with an easy cleanup, and I made them lemon pepper wet.
Now, I've never been served lemon pepper wet seasoning, but there seems to be two trains of thought. Number one is quite literally lemon pepper seasoning mixed with some butter and lemon juice, and number two is that lemon pepper seasoning mixed with buffalo sauce. So naturally, I had to make both to see which one I like better. So let's make these, and I'll meet you back here for the taste test to see which one is better.
To start, take 5 minutes and make sure you start with a clean and clear kitchen. Now, this is always important, but especially for frying, there will be less things for the oil to splatter on. And then once you're ready, you can get out 3 boneless, skinless chicken thighs, and we're going to slice these into roughly 1 to 1.5 inch slices. Next, place the chopped chicken thighs into a bowl over a scale and add 4 grams of salt, 4 grams of MSG, 113 grams of milk, and lemon juice from 1/2 of a lemon. This milk mixture is what will allow our dredge to stick to the chicken. However, before we get to that, place a wok over medium heat and add enough peanut oil to fry the chicken strips, probably about 2 inches. Now this is firstly just reused oil, then I topped it up with some extra. While that's heating up, we can prepare our dredge of the chicken, so add 60 grams of flour and 30 grams of cornstarch along with a tiny pinch to help layer it. This mixture of flour and cornstarch introduces a lot of starch granules which will crisp on the exterior of the chicken. Now pour a little bit of that milk chicken into the dredge and just mix it up, and this is going to help create little chunks that stick and give us more texture in our chicken strips. Next, toss in the chicken pieces into the dredge and toss them thoroughly for even coverage and really press that coating on to make sure it sticks on there during frying. With the chicken breaded, at this point the oil should be heated to around 350 to 375 degrees Fahrenheit, and all you need to do is just slowly drop the chicken strips into the oil and let them fry for about 6 to 8 minutes until they're golden brown and crispy. Now you definitely want to keep an eye on this and agitate them slightly as you go, but at this point you can wash that milk bowl and dredge sheet pan. You all know the drill, clean as you go. By frying in a wok, it really minimizes the splatter outside of the pan. In addition to ensuring you do have the right temperature, frying is really nothing to be afraid of at home. After 6 to 8 minutes, the chicken should be plenty cooked through since it's small pieces, but you can double check with a thermometer if you would like. Place the brown and crispy chicken strips on a paper towel over a wire rack to dab off the excess oil before moving to the lower rack. Now these crispy numbers are ready to be sauced, and like I said, we're going to try both lemon pepper wet sauces here. First, I made a stock lemon pepper seasoning with the zest from 1/2 of a lemon, garlic powder, and about 60 cranks of black pepper. Yes, 60. I'm of the notion that if pepper is in the name of something, there better be a lot of it. With the base seasoning done, we can now split it into the 2 sauces. First is literally just mix it with buffalo sauce, and this is the same exact buffalo sauce from my buffalo chicken video a couple weeks ago. Then the second sauce is to cook down some butter until the bubbles are completely gone. Then add in the lemon pepper seasoning, which I added the juice from 1/2 of a lemon to, and you're going to let that cook down, add it to a container, and just shake it until emulsified before saucing both of them. After the initial saucing, I like to toss them and then usually give them a little bit more sauce over top. And finally, we can serve these bad guys.
I can tell you right now, both of these are going to satisfy my chicken strip craving, but let's actually taste test them. So obviously I'm expecting this one to be very lemon forward since, you know, the buffalo sauce is a very strong component in these, but let's give it a taste test. This one with buffalo sauce. All right, so both you can't go wrong with, I will say that, but as expected, this one very lemony, but because it's very lemony, this actually pairs better, in my opinion, with blue cheese than the buffalo sauce one. I kind of just like this one on its own. I don't want any like ranch or blue cheese, but the blue cheese really complements the sourness of the lemon in these. And I honestly probably could have still used more black pepper to get that to come through even more. But both of these are really delicious. I mean, this is just an emulsion of butter and that lemon juice sprinkled on there. Obviously, it doesn't look as pretty as like the, you know, the red color of this one, but I mean, who really cares about aesthetics when you're eating it? So for me, if I'm gonna eat it plain, I'm gonna go with the buffalo sauce one with the lemon. But if I want to eat it with blue cheese or like ranch or something, this one pairs really, really well with that. It's kind of a nice balance between the two. You get a little bit of creaminess with your your really tangy lemon feel. But hopefully you guys try this recipe. And I mean, you can make these chicken strips with any sauce you want to. Like I said, it's really quite easy. I mean, my kitchen, not messy right now. All I have left to do is just let this oil cool, and then I'll strain that off, and I threw that in the video so you guys have seen that before. And that's it. I mean, all the other dishes are done. They're out of the way. You wipe down your surfaces, it's not gonna smell like oil. You know, I'll open up a window, put a fan on for like 30 minutes, you'll be good to go. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed the video. I will catch you all in the next one. Peace.